It's been another day of grueling questions from the members of the Public Accounts Committee to some state institutions as regards to the report of the Auditor General in respect of the year 2019. The Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, the Ghana Maritime Authority, Social Security and National Insurance Trust have all been appearing before the committee. The Public Accounts Committee has now referred some officials of the Ghana Maritime Authority to the Attorney General for prosecution over some public procurement breaches.
To be sanctioned in accordance with Section 92, so we are therefore referring the case to the Attorney General.
The committee is also recommending, just like the Auditor General did, that some officials of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority refund some amounts of money to the state. Of course, this recommendation did not come without some back and forth.
When people were coming to the hospital, we didn't have the chemicals for them.
Because you and I were not there.
Mr. Chair, I sworn an oath before you.
I said you and I were not there.
But
you were not there. You were told.
Mr. Chairman,
you were told, Minister. You were told.
I don't think that you impugn motive into anything.
And I'm saying that the explanation given could be one side, but another person will interpret it that the two people or three big companies that bid it or were not the favorites.
Mr. Chairman, the second interpretation is wrong.
Ignorance of the law is not.
I agree with you, but the agencies of the matter also allowed lead to, because people were going to die.
Now the recommendation is that the difference between the lowest bidder and then the price at which they actually bought should be surcharged to those people involved.
The chairman of the committee was also not happy that the executive director of Yoko did not make it to today's hearings. According to him, the executive director, Mame Yadu Dankwa, has failed to appear before the committee last year, and also that this year's absence is not something that they will tolerate. And so he has asked that the message be passed on to the executive director.
Executive directors had to attend to some matters and has therefore delegated his deputy to appear before the committee this morning. Last
year, she did not attend. This year, too, she did not. We are taking notes.
Very honorable Chair, we will ensure that the next time he makes...
It should be communicated to her that the chairman of the committee is not happy, that she's not coming or appearing before the committee.
Very well noted, Chair.
The Social Security and National Insurance Trust also appeared before the Public Accounts Committee today, having to do with their investment and whether or not they are taking care of your pensions very well. According to the Director General of SNIT, some of the losses they made under the year-in review was due to government not paying up the pension funds of workers.
And it is the public sector accruals which is a bit challenged. So that is the ones that we need to pursue. You retire today, we would not say that your contributions have not been remitted as long as it's been filed and acknowledged by your employer that you were working. So we would go ahead and pay you everything that is due you. What would happen though is that if this continues persistently, there's going to be a time where we wouldn't have the cash to pay.
So the Public Accounts Committee is going to sit until Parliament resumes next week. Our understanding is that they are even going to sit through that. There are significant concerns by the public that state institutions are not managing public resources very well. And the chairman of the committee has been at pains to insist that this committee will not countenance state institutions who are mismanaging public resources. Reporting for Joy News from Parliament House, Kweku Asante.